Okay, I'm working on this 2-drive and 6 bass box. It's making me insane. It will not do watts. Not doing the right watts. I'm going to have to dig a little deeper on this one. Key and form swinging back is nuts. That thing should be swinging up to 600, 700 watts or more, but 600-700 for sure. I'm gonna have to pull this thing apart. I cannot figure out what's wrong. It might be bad pills. I don't know. Some blues playing. I like that. Okay, let's dig into it. This box will not do watts. I actually think it's the pills. I checked everything. Everything's right. I made new coils. I checked all the caps. I retuned it 17 times. I tried running it without the driver hooked up. Driver section. I tried running my cannonball into it. No matter what I do, it won't swing over 400 watts bird. If I use this driver section, if I use an external driver, it will not do over 400 bird. I'm 100% convinced the pills are no good. I checked them all, they're all good, but you know, they're not doing what they're supposed to. I gotta put all new pills in there. I'm gonna make this thing work, man. This thing should swing 600-700 bird all day long, all day. It should bump down 1,000. It should actually do more, but that'd be too much. But it should be able to bump down 1,000 if you want to hard key it, and swing 600 bird, 600-700 bird all day long. Well, I took the 2290s out and I put in the 2879Cs. The driver section is working. Now I gotta get 6 more 2879Cs for the rest of the box. And I bet you it kicks. Okay. I don't know what this thing is doing. What is this thing doing? Whatever. Okay. So that's what I gotta do. Woo! Okay, I'm going to be testing each one of these 2 pill sections separately. I just tested the driver section, it's working. Now I got these 2 pills in here. I'm going to run this 2 pill section completely separate from everything else just to see what's going on. I'm going to figure this thing out, why it's not doing the watts. We'll test each 2 pill section separately. I'll put the next 2 in here and the next 2 in there and test them separate from the entire rest of the circuit. Let's see what I'm getting on these 2. Okay, I'm going to key it up. Barefoot, it's a 1,000 watt slug and RMS. Turn this thing on. Hello radio. Shh. Okay, without even any tuning, it's doing what? 150. You know, the 2 is 200 on the bottom. I mean, 20 on the bottom is 200. The first line, if I can get in there, the first line is 100 and the 20 is 200. Keno is 100. 1. So it's doing 160 without any tuning. Okay. And I know the tuning's off because I got these long wires hooking it up, so the capacitance is probably messed up. But we know that circuit's working, so we're going to go to the next circuit, see what we can do with that. Okay, this yellow wire is the input of the relay going into this 2-pill section. I just put these 2 pills in. We're just going to run this 2-pill section right now. The red wire is the output of this 2-pill section, going back to the relay to the output. This is not hooked up. It's just going to go right back out. So we're just testing this 2-pill section. I just put these 2 in. Sometimes you just got to figure it out like this, you know, one step at a time. It's easier to focus on 2-pill section than it is to, you know, all of them, all 8 pills. So let's see what happens. It should do the same wattage as this 2-pill section I just had on, which was about 160. Let's see what it'll do. Barefoot. Okay. Let's turn this thing on and hope it works. Sorry for the wiggleness. Ooh, that makes me happy. It's doing the same exact wattage. So that 2-pill section is working. The driver section was working. These 2 and these 2. I got 2 more to go. Let's put those in and see what that does, and maybe I get this whole box to work properly again. Whew, one step at a time. By the way, we had that Cobra 29 upgrade video up there. We're just putting a MOSFET kit from eBay on it, and didn't work that great for me. I don't know if I did it right. Just gonna remind you guys, I am not a tech in any way, shape, or form. I do this for a hobby. I do this so we could all watch it together, have fun. You guys could tell me if you have better ideas. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. Hopefully I can teach you something. I don't even know. I mean, I just kind of plug along and do the best I can, and I'm really happy when something works, you know what I mean? But some good comments about that Cobra 29 MOSFET upgrade that we put in there. I'm going to read some of those, see if I could try to do it differently again, or take those ideas and see if I can get some more wattage with that kit, because I think I've used it before in other radios that actually worked a little better. I was getting more wattage, so we'll work on that too. But right now we got to get this old 2 drive and 6 base box working properly, and see what we can get out of it. I'm hoping it'll swing between 600 and 700 bird watts, and if you dial it up, it should be able to do 800 to 1,000. But that's what I'm hoping for. We'll see with these standard HGs. These are not Cs, but I did go crazy and I put 2 HG 2879Cs in a driver. I want to try that too. Why not? Everything we do here is kind of experimental, and we see what happens when we change things and do it different and stuff like that. So let's see what happens with this. We'll go to the next and last 2-pill section, see if we can get that working, and then we'll get this whole box together, see what it'll do. Just gotta remind you, every time I go through this, I took all the pills out. I gotta take them all out. I gotta straighten out all the legs. I gotta clean them all up. I gotta go through that whole process of doing all that. I'm in the process of cleaning them now and straightening the legs out. And of course, I go in here and clean out all the pill slots. I like to use acetone and Q-tips. It's just me. I guess whatever works for you can use. But I like to use acetone and Q-tips to clean those out real good. This box has little issues with some of the screw holes and some of the phenolic board. But you know what? I'll get through it. And we'll get this together and see if we can make this thing work. In the meanwhile, check everything else while you're in there, you know what I mean? Make sure all your solder joints are good, if you want to call them joints. You know, your solders are good. Make sure that, you know, everything is in place and you don't have anything loose, you know. Make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. I already checked all these 330s, the 1000s. The 120s almost never go bad. But so far, I'm good. I made the new coils, this one and the one over there. And so hopefully I get these last 2 pills in there after I clean everything up, and we could actually get this thing to do some wattages. Let's see what this last 2 pill section does. Okay, I got the last 2 pill section in. Input. Combiners disconnected. Their splitter. Combiners disconnected. Output. So it's like a 2-pill. That's what we're going to be running again this last section. Let's see if it'll do anything. You know, that's barefoot, I guess you should say. See if it works. doing exactly what the other 3 2-pill sections are doing. That's great. So let me put this thing together as a 2 drive and 6 with the new driver section in there. See if I can get this thing to do some wattages. You know what I mean? So it's, we'll see. I want to see at least 500-600 watts swing on it. We'll see what happens. Let me put it together and I'll be back. So after all that, we know all the pills are good. We know all the 2-pill sections are good. We know the driver's good. Let's see what it does. Hello radio, exactly the same watts. It's doing exactly the same watts on swing. It'll dead key. Yeah, it'll go up there if you dead key it. Hello radio, hello radio, hello radio. Dead keying 700, which isn't that much. But let me turn up a little bit. I mean, I got no key. 380, 400. It will not swing more than that. I'm gonna try a couple more things with tuning. Other than that, when I key it hard, the power supply kind of dives. You can tell the lights are dimming. So if I ran more power to this, if I took my power supply and added it, it'd probably do 800, 850, maybe a little more, but that's no good anyway. You don't want to dead key it like that. We want to swing up. I was hoping to see 500-600. I'm saying just under 400, no matter what I do with this thing. But I'm gonna try a couple more tuning things and see if I get a little more, and then that'll be it for this box. I mean, unless I get new pills, unless I get the 2879Cs. But for now, that's what this is doing. I'll try to tune it a little more. We'll go from there. Okay, back on the 6-pill. 12290, driving 6 2879s. I retuned it, retwisted. I did everything to this thing right now. So let's see what it's going to do. It's on a non-regulated power supply. It's at 20 volts right now. I have it testing the voltage right at the driver. Let's see what this thing will do. RMS watts, 2000 watt scale. Right there. Hello radio, hello radio, hello radio. Worldwide 22 testing this 6-pill got down. Let's put it on peak. My bird meter is so tight it's not even funny. Hello radio, hello radio, hello radio. How about a 2HU on the band? 22 testing this 1 driving 6, and I got down, got down. Let's see what the volts are doing. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I think that's perfect. Oh, when you modulate 1, 1, 1, 1, it's actually perfect. It's okay. It might be a little spikier when you first key it up or unkey it. I don't know if it's gonna blow up pills or not. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, it's working. Hey, Big H, you gotta try this on your bench. I want to see what you do on your meter. Probably somewhere in between. But it's working, man. You might want to try this thing. My bird meter is just nuts. It doesn't show any watts. It's very stingy, but it makes me really want to work on these boxes to get the wattage out of it. So, peak. Anybody hear me singing my song? 1500 peak. I'm gone now. What do you think about that?